Hello everyone, my name is AnnickMagac. I'm an Amazon best-selling author. Hello Mike, how are you? How's it going, Mike? I'm also a motivational speaker and a coach. Last night I gave a webinar on my book, Clear: How to Simplify Your Life and Live More Fearlessly. I was actually I was a guest on a webinar. And I spoke for a while about the book, which was great. The book is about how your environment is a reflection of your inner self. At the end of the webinar, we had a question and answer session, which went very well. And there's one thing that came up over and over again as a question, and that was stress. Every question that I received last night happened to be around stress. It was, Annick, what can I do about the stress in my life? How can I take care of stress with my environment? What can I do to alleviate stress in my life? And it was all around the same theme. So I thought today it would be a good idea to go over this topic because obviously all of us deal with stress. It's something that we can't get away from in our modern day lives, and we need tactics to deal with stress. Stress causes us to feel overwhelmed, and when we feel overwhelmed, we don't feel like we can do much, which leads to more stress, and stress begets stress begets stress. And even talking about it feels stressful. So one thing that I recommended is that you take a look at your daily habits. And one thing about stress is that when we feel stress, we get into our heads and we aren't necessarily feeling grounded. We get all up here and we start thinking and thinking and thinking, and we get out of our bodies, and it doesn't do us any good. So what can you do in your life to feel more grounded? One thing that I highly recommend is to build a ritual in your daily life. And a ritual per se may be such thing as making your bed every morning. And this is a great ritual for a few reasons. Number one is that when we get up and we hit the alarm, we burst up, we start thinking already stressful thoughts. What am I going to wear? Is that shirt clean? Oh my gosh, did I sign the forms? What time is my appointment? What am I going to do? Da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. And you're thinking all these thoughts before your feet have even hit the floor for the day. So I recommend taking it down a notch and getting up and making your bed, which takes less than a minute. It doesn't need to be able to bounce a quarter off of your bed. It just needs to have the sheets pulled up and respectable and to look good. And one of the reasons why we want to do this is that when we take the time to be mindful about what we're doing, which is actually an action, such as making our beds, it puts us in the moment and it makes us just slow down, which is what we need. Because if we don't slow down, what ends up happening, like I said before, is that our thoughts take advantage of us and they start to unravel and to cause a lot of stress. By making our bed, we also honor where we sleep. We honor our bodies and we say to ourselves that we are showing through action that we care about our bodies. Have you ever thought, and this is just a crazy fact, that we actually spend 25 years of our lives sleeping? If you on average live until 75. So think about that, how much we just kind of are flippant about where we sleep. And since we spend so much time in our beds, it makes sense to use it as a place to honor ourselves. The second thing is that when we honor where we sleep, at night, when you come into your room, you're going to see this beautiful bed that's made, which when you take a look at a messy bed, piled full of clothes and your sheets all in disarray, it's kind of stressful. But when you see a nice clean bed, you feel really relaxed and you're like, oh, wow, this is amazing. So doing a morning ritual like that can have a twofold effect of also having this wonderful experience of walking into your bedroom at night. Well, that's something to definitely check into, and I don't know what to say about that. So adding rituals into our lives can really make us feel grounded. And it doesn't necessarily need to be making your bed. It can be whatever works for you. For some people, that might mean lighting a candle before they have dinner. That might mean reading 15 minutes at lunch. It might mean going for a 10-minute walk. But when we add just a small ritual that we do every day, we feel so much more grounded. And when we feel grounded, we feel less stress. So that is my one quick tip for today. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me, info@AnnickMagac.com. You can also download a snippet of my book at AnnickMagac.com/clear free chapter. Again, AnnickMagac.com/clear free chapter. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be with me. And you guys have an awesome day. Live fearlessly, my friends. Ciao.